Hi, this is Bob Roepke, and we're back with Christmas in May, Chaska, 2024. Talking with Chris Schulz. How many years you been involved, Chris, in this? You remember?
No, you kind of start to lose track of them. They go by.
Yeah, I know.
It's been a while. I'd
Yeah.
say probably the last 16 years.
Yeah, good. Chris was a council member for how long?
12 years.
12 years.
Yeah.
Certainly serving the community and
Yeah, this is a great event, and it's just an
special,
awesome
isn't it?
event for the community. Not only that, but for the homeowners that it helps, and then just seeing the number of volunteers that show up every year for this.
Wasn't it amazing this morning?
That fully outpaced what I thought was going to show up due to the rain.
Yeah.
But everyone just rolled up the sleeves and buckled down and went at it, and gave the rain a little time to clear. We got a little luck there where it cleared earlier than what they were predicting, and so we got the football team here all day. They set up, and then they're also here all day working on these homes and helping to get things done. It's a pretty fun event to be really a part of.
Yeah. Isn't that something about a football team, though? I mean, the commitment they have. I mean, obviously the coach kind of sets the priority, and that just speaks volumes about the development of our young kids and,
Absolutely.
and giving back at that early age and enthusiasm. I mean, that just adds to the whole experience.
Absolutely. Yeah. It just gives people that opportunity to really sense how good that feeling is, and you hope that feeling then sticks with them as they go through their years later in life, and they continue to function in that manner, and that giving back, and they understand or get the feel of what that's truly like.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you see a house like this go from what it was to what it is now, it's
in one day.
In just a day.
Saturday,
I mean, there's quite a bit of things that happen, between decks and patios and doors and house painting. I mean, there's a lot of work that goes on here in a day.
When you throw 40, 50 people at a house, you can get a lot of stuff.
Right.
There was a pile of rock here 5 minutes ago.
Right. Yeah.
8 football players shoveling like mad, and
you get that many shovels on a pile, it'll go quick.
Yeah. So, what's your role in the Christmas in May? What do you do as part of it?
I've kind of varied. Typically, what I do is like a runner for the house, and so the people don't have to leave the house as they're working. I work with Home Depot and the other organizations that support, and drive the trucks back and forth to try and get them the supplies that they need to just keep them moving and keep things going. Times have been kind of the Bobcat guy as well. It's operating the Bobcat.
You learn new skills with the Bobcat stuff. Right.
I took a few tutorials from Brian Jung, but it got me in there and operating the Bobcat. I haven't dumped a load on my head yet, so that's a good.
Okay, well, that's good. That's a good sign.
So haven't dumped a load on my head, and I haven't damaged the truck. So those,
you could check that off as success.
Right.
Another success.
What more can you ask for?
Yeah, right. Were you like this little kid seeing all this equipment and saying, "Oh, I want to run this. I want to do this." And
absolutely.
Right.
Oh yeah, sure. It's guy running a Bobcat. How can you
beat that? Is that right? Cool.
So,
cool.
It's fun.
But it's a great program.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's one of Chaska's, I think, best community building programs, don't you think?
Well, it's also fun. I agree, a great community building, but then it's also just that opportunity to bring everyone back together again, and being able to see and talk to people I haven't maybe seen for several months throughout the year again, and just reconnect with everybody, and it's always just awesome to see. Yeah,
and there's another way to serve. I mean, you spent 12 years on the city council, which is a significant commitment. And but you can come, just like you said, come back and see some of the people you worked with closer to the city.
It's that was one thing that I always felt strong about when I was on the city council, was just the commitment from the city staff. I mean, city staff, there's a lot of staff that put a lot of time and effort into this. There's a lot of just contractors that put their own time, professionals that take the time out of the day-to-day and put a lot of work into this. Not only the work on the day, but they do a lot of prep work ahead of time, making sure that everything's there and that the equipment's all ready, and that people can kind of hit the ground running when they get here.
Yeah. Well, 28 or 29 years, that's pretty amazing. Some of these have started, but they haven't gotten to 28 or 29 years.
Right.
But it's a testimonial to our community, I think.
Sure, absolutely.
Good. Yeah. And now we can go and relax, and maybe when it's all done, and have a couple of cold beers,
Yeah,
cold something
really.
or other. Yeah,
Gotta
right.
hydrate.
Right,
Gotta keep
Yeah,
yourself hydrated.
Yeah, exactly. We got to be hydrated. Yeah, right. Well, good. It's good seeing you. Thanks for
Always
continuing
good
to
seeing
be
you as
part of
well.
this and
No, it's my pleasure.
caring about the community.
Yeah, I think
Pretty
if
special.
I told my wife that we were going to skip it this year, she'd probably kick me in the shins and say, "No, you're not."
Right.
So I don't have much of a choice. She
You
kind of
got
keeps me
multiple
on
motivations. Yeah, right. Great. Good. Well, good. Great talking with you. Thanks
Good
again.
seeing you too, bud. Take
Okay.
care.
You bet.